I want to share this as words have been on my heart. And I'm doing a Facebook Live with Michelle Pulford. Now, Michelle Pulford, many of you know, but some of you don't. I met her in South Africa in 2017 on top of Botswana Mountain. And we were there praying. We went up to pray for the evening, and then the prayers finished and the rain came pouring down, pouring down. And we ended up going in this tent that was there, and we were there for a couple of hours till the rain subsided. And we started talking. I met her, and I was sharing how my husband had passed away, how he committed suicide. And she was sharing how she died and went to hell. But she wasn't there because she committed suicide. She was there because she hadn't made Jesus the Lord of her life. Anyway, we just started sharing. Now I'm doing a Facebook Live with her. And you know, she has so blessed me through her word and her encouragement and things that she's been through and things that she's sharing and challenges that she's faced. And it's blessed me in many ways. And I wanted to share what happened the other day. She was talking about, you know, as parents, there's no handbook. We don't know how to be the right parent. We just try and do our best for our children. And when we look back, we think, oh, I wish I'd have done that differently. I wish I'd have done that differently. And we can sort of see maybe the mistakes we made. But we learn, and we can pass it on to our children. Well, don't do that. I used to do this. And we can encourage our children to be better parents and help them maybe where we did make mistakes. And you know, she was just sharing that how her mother spoke over her when she was at school, liar, liar. And she one day had to go to school, and she had so much pain in her stomach and she wasn't feeling well. And her mother said, liar, liar. And she went to school and she had a burst appendix. And then she got sent home and she nearly died, and she was really sick from it. And then quite a few times she would do things and her mother would say, liar, liar. And her mother wouldn't believe her. And then when she had a sexual perverted attack at the age of 10 years of age, they didn't believe her. Oh, stop it, just drink this sugar water and just get over it. You know, you're going to ruin everybody's night. It was like, nobody believes me. I've just been attacked by a man. It was the most horrific experience of my life. And now nobody believes me. But her mother didn't know. She didn't do it intentionally. Oh, just stop making such a big thing of it. But it led Michelle on the road to destruction. Anorexic, bulimia. She died and went to hell. She came back and died and went to heaven. You can see it on Deborah and Talk. Michelle, if you're interested in going on to see all the episodes. But what she said the other night, I thought was so powerful. That she didn't know, even when she had bulimia, she was set free from it. But that was the fruit of it. The root wasn't pulled out. The root of why it started her. And the root was not believing. She would binge buy and she would do things and she couldn't understand why. And in 2000, and she said it was either 2013 or 14, she went to a concert in Pretoria, or in Johannesburg, sorry. And when she went there, a German pastor came up to her and said, Michelle, I believe you. And she said she burst out crying. She said, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm really, really so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. She goes, no, you didn't. She was totally set free. That root was pulled out because her mother didn't believe her. She never turned around and said, you know, I'm really sorry. I believe you. She just always called her a liar, liar. And she wasn't lying. She was telling the truth. That must be terrible. But she was set free from that. So the power of those words that her mother didn't even probably understand. We don't sometimes think what we say to our children. Like I worked with a girl, Christine, and she used to call her a little Tristan a monster. Oh, he's a monster. I said, he is, because you speak it over him. Stop calling that. I said, I called my son Angel Child, and he's an angel child. Not perfect. I'm not saying he's perfect, but I called him my angel child, and he really is my angel child. And I shared this with another lady who used to come to a different church, and we had a baby shower, and she said, please depart some wisdom, all of you mothers here, give me some wisdom on how to bring my child up. And I shared her about calling my son my angel child. And when I saw her 18 months later at the church, she goes, Debbie, you know what, I done that. I called him my angel child, and he is. And I said, we have to start believing and speaking it over our children. Even if we're not good enough, you are good enough, you're going to get there. And my daughter said to me the other day, she said, you know, I've had so many compliments about my attitude and about my positiveness. And she goes, I get it from my mother. Because you always spoke positive, and you always have. And I thought, thank you, Shanae. It encouraged me, even over the years. Before I knew the Lord, I was always positive. I love to encourage. I love to do that now. And the Lord had given me that gift before, that I didn't believe in the negative, that I would try and look for the good in everything. And I just want to share that today. Let's look in for the good in everything. Let's look for the positive and not the negative. There's so much negative going on around everywhere. Let's look for the positive, and let's speak life into everything. Today is going to be a good day. Yes, this might be happening, but it's going to be a good day. Change the way we think and change the way we speak. It says in Philippians 4 verse 8, think on things that are good and right, pure and lovely. As a man thinketh, so is he. So if we think it and start speaking it into being, we're going to see our lives change. And I just wanted to share that on this lovely evening. We've got a beautiful evening. It's been raining most of the day, but it's actually brightening up now and it's dry. And have a wonderful evening wherever you are. God bless.